Hey everybody, this is Traci Chen and this is my YouTube channel, My Great Australian Dream. We have been working hard behind the scenes working with migrants to help them find jobs in Australia. Last week we spoke about job vacancies for marketing specialists and the week before that for chefs and cooks. Now we still have more positions available for chefs and cooks, so please check out the video in the link description below. And also share this with friends and family who you may think would be suitable for the role. Again, just a piece of advice for you guys. Cover letters, resumes. Resumes are all about you, your experience, and what you can do. Cover letters is more about what you can bring to the business. I think what I noticed with the resumes is those who had some excellent co-curricular, whether it was a social media page or other things that they were into, those applications actually really stood out to me. So if there's anything that you think you could be working on, it would be building yourself and building your own brand. So if you take on social media or if you take on other things, that really does set you apart. That is something I most definitely noticed in the resumes. Anyways, moving forward, the job today that we are discussing is a cafe/restaurant manager. I have more restaurant manager jobs coming up. However, for the purposes of the video today, we are looking for a number of cafe managers. So this business is a hospitality business. They have a number of cafes/bakeries all across Australia. So if you are someone who has studied in this field, has hospitality management experience, this could be the role for you. I guess the great thing about this role is that there is a huge network. So it's not just one cafe that they have a number. So even though you will be filling the position in most probably one of the cafes, you do have a huge network to reach out to, as well as a head office. For a lot of cafe restaurant managers, I guess they are just working in one business, reporting to one person, and it's a little bit different. However, this one is, a number of businesses, so I guess that's also really exciting. For this role, we are looking for someone that ideally has background study in this. However, it probably isn't 100% compulsory. What I do think is that for this role, you most definitely need work experience, because this is a cafe manager role. Managing people is difficult. I have just started my own business. In saying that, I have run businesses before, so I do have some experience in it. However, managing people is not easy. You really want to give them an environment where they can thrive and do the best they can. However, everybody's different, their personalities are different, and so you really have to understand the people that work in your team and how to give them an environment where they can thrive. And it is so important in this kind of cafe restaurant manager role because these guys are essentially at the forefront of your business. Other than your food needing to be excellent for people to come back, hospitality is a huge thing. So if your employees, your front wait staff aren't happy, it may reflect as well onto the business. So we are looking for someone with hospitality qualifications ideally. So it could be a diploma of hospitality management or maybe bachelor or master's. And then someone who has relevant work experience, at least 6 months or 12 months managing a cafe restaurant kind of role. Managing a cafe, you are managing the people at the front of the house, you are managing stock, you are managing inventory, you're managing bookings, you're managing, customer service complaints, as well as having a really good relationship with the back of house because obviously they're core to the business. I will put up a list of the job description and duties and roles you will be expected to do. And very excitingly, as I've always said, there is a long-term, permanent visa pathway. This employer is definitely open to sponsoring their employees. The only small issue with this is cafe restaurant managers. Firstly, to be eligible, you usually need to have your qualifications. You need to have work experience, so at least 2 years post-qualification work experience for most of the employer-sponsored visas. However, the other thing is that this job is on the short-term list. So if it is in one of the metropolitan sites, you're only really eligible for, 2 years sponsorship. Unless you move into one of their regional sites, then you could be open to permanent residency, such as applying through the 491 or 190 visa. I will do a proper video on that. However, the issue with that is that it changes with each different occupation and regions as well. So it's hard to say. So this is something that you probably do need one-on-one advice for, because everybody's background and experience is different in this situation. This position is an immediate start. So if you are onshore, that would be ideal. Borders are closed at the moment. It is pretty hard. If you are onshore and you hold a working visa that allows you to work full-time, that is excellent. If you hold a student visa, that is something that we would also strongly consider. As you know, there has been a recent relaxation. Students who are working in certain fields, sectors, can work more than 40 hours per fortnight. And hospitality is on that list. And given that this business is hospitality, ideally, the employee could potentially work more than 40 hours per fortnight. So if you are someone who does fit the role, i.e. has qualifications as well as has the work experience, do send your resumes into us at jobs@tracimigration.com.au. I'll leave the link for the email below. Also, as you know, I have more jobs coming up. Don't forget to subscribe to our mailing list as well as our YouTube channel. I do think that putting up a video in regards to the job and explaining what we're looking for, as well as some background for the business, is a great way to release the job ad, rather than just putting up, a post, hey, job offer, cafe restaurant manager. I do have other jobs coming up, most definitely more chef and cook positions, restaurant manager positions, as well as some work in mechanical engineering. So if you do have any friends or family who may be interested in this, don't forget to share this video, subscribe below. We will be releasing new videos every single week in regards to jobs, migration, everything related to Australia. That's it for today, guys. Have an awesome week ahead, and I will speak to you guys very soon.